Greetings, everybody. I'm putting together this video after taking a call from my good friend Valerie, childhood friend. Went to high school together, junior high school, and she was like, "Yo, what's up with this music for Manos? I mean, I know you were doing music and this and that, and give me the lowdown so I can support." And I was like, I don't do music for profit anymore. I made a decision about 5 years ago that every bit of music I did would go towards the outreach that we do in poor communities. So, Music for Manos is the relaunching of our operations. No more Urban Missionary Project. I left that in Bakersfield. I left that behind, and now we're operating as the Manos Project. And Music for Manos is the beginning of something that's going to be amazing. So, Manos, I know a lot of people is like, here, do let's go again. What is this Manos? But you know, I'm a believer in the Bible, and I was studying the Bible and looking for a new name for us to operate under, and I came across the Hebrew word for manos, which means to take flight or refuge, a place of flight or refuge, and I thought, we do manos. Then I look further, and the Greek manos is of the Hebrew Emmanuel, which means God with us, and I'm like, and I'm searching, and I see that manos in Spanish is hands. And so we want to be, a hand extending refuge to the forgotten and the least of these in our communities. So that was the birth of the Manos Project. So enough about how we started and restarted. Let's talk about what we're doing now. Music for Manos is, again, a 100-song downloader CD that we sell for $10. And our goal for San Bernardino is to move 10,000 units. And once we move those units, each step is somewhat of a marathon for us. We're actually calling it a 10K Relay for Hope. And the first step of 100 downloads will help us really just get started, get the CDs pressed up so we can get out in community, purchase all the materials necessary to actually go out and really just, it's for startup. Step two involves us purchasing a step van. When you're out in community, it's really a moment in time. There's so many different situations where we were out and we didn't have the things that we needed to meet the needs. I specifically remember a time where we were working in a place called Satan's Den in Bakersfield. It was one of the worst hotels on Union Boulevard. And we had done our food outreach to the homeless, and we had extra food for some reason. There just wasn't a lot of homeless people out. So we thought, hey, prostitutes are hungry too. So we went over on Union and 4th Street, and we had no idea what we were getting into. And we stopped a prostitute. We offered her food. She was grateful, and she sent us in a hotel. And we go in there, and there's a pint of blood on the ground. And it's just filthy. And people started coming out, and we started giving them food, and we started talking with them. And I met a family there. The mother's name was Dana. The daughter's name was Cindy, and Cindy didn't have any shoes. We were devastated. And we went, and it was about a week before school started. We raised a bit of money from my Facebook friends, and we bought her shoes and clothes, and we took her some dolls. And, we worked with that family for about 4 weeks and, found services, and we took cleaning supplies in there. We even had Bible study in the parking lot of this prostitution and drug infested hotel. It was amazing. And we finally found shelter for them and, a way for Dana to change her and Cindy's lives. And we came back, and unfortunately they have been evicted. At some point along the road, Dana decided to stop prostituting, and she couldn't afford to pay her rent, and they got evicted. And, we don't know. I mean, we pray that God was with them and, opened up a door to meet the change in life that Dana had. But, we learned a very, very painful lesson that when you go out, it's that moment in time, you have to go out ready and equipped to meet the needs of the people. And, that's something that step two will help us do. Step three, we're going to purchase equipment to capture all these things. The one regret I have for my days in the Urban Missionary Project is we didn't capture a lot of the stuff so we could show people, what was happening and how, just taking hope could change lives. You run into a family with, 3 or 4 children with no beds, and you just so happen to have a storage with beds in it, or You meet, young men that are living in tough circumstances, just trying to make it, and you've got food boxes in your pantry to help them out, and you build lasting relationships where people, turn their lives around. So step three is vital. We will purchase equipment so we can capture, what, the generous, donations of resources do when they hit a broken community. And step four, it'll be a major step. It'll probably be a tear moment even for the bear, as my friend Holly Acosta loves to call me, the koala bear. Uh, we'll open a place of refuge, a place where people from every age level or nationality can come and find refuge, whether it's food distribution or hygiene packs, or eventually one day prayerfully showers for the homeless. But this place of refuge will be a starting point here in San Bernardino. That's when we get to 10,000 units sold. We'll open that place, and we'll see what happens from there. And we'll move on to a new city and do it all over again until we end up where there's always a place of Manos for people to go when they need refuge. So just to wrap it all up, if you don't know, my name's Kifani Dulas Thompson, and again, I'm the founder of the Manos Project. And so by purchasing music from Manos, which is 100 songs for $10, you don't just get amazing music, but you help support an organization that's given out over 100,000 food boxes to working poor families through all of our partners. We've knocked on over 50,000 doors with a message of hope. We've given out 25,000 pieces of clothing. We served about 20,000 home-cooked meals to our friends without homes. We've given out over 5,000 hygiene packs. We paid over 200 bills. We've even bought 4 cars for working poor families. And we've helped 5 of our friends without homes get off the street. So you heard me talk about step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. You purchase that 100-song download or CD, and you help us in our marathon for hope. Just taking a minute to speak on the music, as you'll see in this video, every song that I've ever created is on this CD. And you can be the judge of whether, I can do good music or not. I also have music from San Joe. I've got music from President Chell and some good brothers in the Lord. And, we've dedicated, what we do to help those who need it most. So if you took the time to view this video, thank you. If you'd like more information, just inbox me. I'm not hard to find. And we're looking for partners. We want to help you raise money for your ministry, or, if you just want to help out, we've got affiliate programs for Music for Manos. Whatever the case, we know we're going to get there. And we're just excited about the opportunity to get back to real ministry. God bless.